Okay, hi. So, I'm pretty much done with the first half of the roads. Yeah, this is the first half. It's quite ridiculous. So I got them all down in their pretty format, and this one is actually the only one without a support because it goes at such an odd angle, and it's literally so little that there's no need for support. Where I put a little support down here just because it felt like there could be one, and then that was kind of enough. Then I did a support for this one because I don't really know why. I really like that it's diagonal. That was really good. You know? So now, all I need to do is bring the grass up around the side of the roads. Globally, not just here as well, globally. So I'm gonna need a few tools for this. Mainly my smoothing tool. And my deforming tool? I don't really know. This is gonna be tricky, but not too tricky. So, I've placed down my first duplicate, right? And I'm gonna run with some ideas I have currently in my mind. And obviously I've done the back windows as well. I'm gonna run with an indented balcony because I think it will look really, really good. Good. If we can just undo that for a second. Copy. And then we just get back in. Like that. Just make sure I don't get too much. But you can see how that adds just a little bit. Not too much. Could even throw it out of the water by doing something just totally whack. I keep doing that because I want to get further back there. No, I'm happy. Which of course doesn't really work with the white blocks I've chosen. But that kind of looks nice. Maybe. 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 Something like that. I think that kind of looks good. Right, and for all we know, it doesn't even have to stop there. Like, maybe if I want to take this, it's just gonna be the one side that's gonna look different. Set air. Oh, it's over here. Now I have to copy it there. And then we just knock it back, just a few blocks. Not too many, as it might look ridiculous then. But you see what I'm going for. Obviously I'm gonna have to do a cut to like do a bunch of these, because obviously I'm not gonna make you watch all of them. But you can see the idea that I'm kind of going for. Yeah, simplicity and bulk. Simplicity and bulk. This road's gonna have to move, or otherwise it will get corrupted. But then I'll have to... Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. Shelbian with me, Mr. Fox. Now, it's been quite a while, and I decided that this would be the easiest way to catch everyone up. Because I left it so many days from editing, and I was doing a bunch of roads, and the video clips consisted of doing a bunch of roads, and then it was like, if you don't know, I don't particularly force myself to do a lot of things when it comes to this project. Like, if it doesn't feel natural that I'll enjoy it, then I don't do it, because it'll come through in the video that I'm not enjoying it, or that I'm throwing it together and slapping it together, and so this It's the easiest way for me to do it. Everyone, welcome to Crystal Skies. Now it's not done. It's not even half done. I got together here a HTML build. You might be able to recognize that it looks slightly like a mallet. If you imagine what that looks like. Oh god, I'm tired. Never worked so hard in my life. And then we got some buildings. So I have to walk you through my idea for the buildings because this is officially the first time you've ever heard of it in your life. So basically, I'm going to take this strip right here, multiply it a few times to make a few buildings, right? Similar to how it is in front of you right now. And the last episode you might have seen, because I think I did a... Did I? Oh, I see. No, I didn't. Because this was... The clips were supposed to make 2 episodes. Like, I was going to make a road layout video for the roads, obviously. And then, like, the next episode I'd do the buildings, but now things have changed. Because they do that every now and then just to keep things fresh and to keep my mind fresh. Because if it starts to dislike stuff, then it'll become angry and, you never know. Then I'll end up with a breathing problem and a black mask. And nobody wants that. Let me know down in the comments if you understand what I mean. You won't. You might just listen to me and then completely forget to do so, because sometimes I do that too. Now, so what's going to be happening in this city is I'm going to be taking these strips, multiplying them, and then every now and then change how the building looks. I might even stop and do a new design completely. Like, I was going to add a rounded effect here, which I may still do. I did get kind of lazy around that point, so I just decided not to do that. But if I want to do that, then I could just remove this and then put in the rounded bit and then make it go around, obviously. And then, yeah. So right here, I got a little garden in the, like, 2nd floor area of the building. Obviously, it's an amazing garden. You can see the flowers are growing and whatever. Then we got a sandstone strip, 2 lovely balconies. Then this is a little roof section. This will be a roof section. This is light grey terracotta next to light grey wool. And that, another balcony. These are actually the first 2. You'll see one thing that I decided to change ultimately was to go from the 3 wide windows back to the 2 wide windows, because they look a little bit more natural. They just look better, to be honest. And yes, and windows will be coming out the back as well. I'm planning it so that you'll be able to stand on a building, right? And then behind the building will be more buildings. Now, obviously, that can only go on for so long because I'll run out of island. And behind here will just become a woodland, probably. Or more buildings. I really don't know. We might have more buildings there. I mean, there's not much for a road area. Like you can see, it's very small. But I mean, one of the things we can do if we really want is go through the building. You know, it's through. It's through the building, like this one. And then we could do some more buildings there and some more buildings there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. This city is planning to be completely different to what we're used to. And it's going to be fully modern, skyscrapers. These might even go taller, I don't know. And then over here is actually, I've got to mention that this is now Riverside Valley once again. Well, this wasn't Riverside Valley originally, but now it is. So Riverside Valley is back. The reason it's called Riverside Valley, by the way, you'll notice, is that this island which has been deformed, believe it or not, um, is surrounded by river. Yeah, I don't know why that was so difficult for me to get out. Also, diagonal roads are amazing. They are king in this. And then this one doesn't have a support because of the odd angle. You know, that makes me think then that this one also has an odd angle, but yet it's out here with a support beam. I mean, it has like literally the same distance, but yet that one gets a support beam. But I suppose this is straight on a diagonal, so it's like weird. Does this one have a support beam? Oh, it does. It's in the middle. I mean, you can tell that it's been a few days since I've been on here. Yeah. I feel like showing this to you guys. Isn't it nice looking? So I've decided to change a little thing about the windows. I'm not going to do it to all of them, just this one. Right, I decided to add these arches on like the top, and it looks really good. It actually gives the windows a lot more flavor. I'm starting to think I might do it to all the windows. I really like it. There's obviously then not really any room for a building to go here, unless we do a super thin one. Because I don't think this lake in the world would be very rough. You know, it's a very calm river. Even though in some world, right, this river should have a stone wall, and it should probably be a lot squarer, you know, like going along the city. So I don't know, I might do the ancient debris wall again, instead of just having it go land, river, riverland, river dance. So yeah, I think I have to do that. But yeah, more buildings will be placed around. This one's looking really good. So I'm planning to do this every now and then. I decided about 4 seconds ago. I'm gonna like do the usual building, right, copy and paste, but every now and then there'll just be that new design. This is actually really fun because I'm just building out of one block. But I know later on, if I choose, like if I wanted to, I could make this clay, or sandstone, or brick. Well, not brick, it's modern. Everything needs to be modern and clean, so probably only one of the blocks I mentioned. Try and figure out which one which one would be perfect. This wasn't a modern city, I'd give this bit a peaked roof, but because it is a modern city, I'm not going to. So I really like what I have going on here. Obviously there's one change that needs to be done. I'm actually realizing I forgot something completely, and that's the outie bits. But I think, I'm not too sure, but I think this building gets away with that. In a way, I think it almost benefits from that. So we'll just put these stairs right down here. And boom. Hello guys, welcome back to Shelby County with me, Mr. Fox. It's still the same episode. Yeah, okay. So I've been developing this place quite a lot actually. And I've been doing something that I don't usually do, and I've been trying to embrace the new theme that I like. Which I didn't really decide earlier that I was going to try and triangulate. I mean, you got a triangle there, you got a triangle bit there, you got this bit, right, which goes in, then there's a little balcony bit, and then it goes up. These aren't very tall, I might raise them. I want them to be nice and tall. I want all these buildings to be nice and tall. The way that they are right now is only slightly what I want, but I might make them taller, like I said already, because I want this city to be like big and impressive. And again, this river has remained calm for 1,000 years, so there's no need to put a wall beside it. It'd only be wasting time of mine. And I don't mean to make that sound lazy or something, no. No, you see, I'm building that into the lore, you see. There's lore. I got this really nice building, which, yeah, I'm sorry to say, I feel like needs to go right there. But there will be, yeah, like maybe a flattened zone or something. Paste. Oh no, I went one higher. Gosh darn it. Well, I guess it'll have to stay like that. Oh no, what a shame. Does that look really good? I think that looks really good. So we got a little bit of a diagonal building right there. I think that looks really good. Really good. And then, yeah, you see, you sort of get that look. Right, and then, yeah, these roads now feel dwarfed. Especially this one. Because the buildings are ginormous. I mean, like, they're ginormous. Look at them. Oh my god! And then we're gonna have still or a triangle park right in here. And then we're gonna have building. All the way down. So yeah, that's really awesome. I think I will end the episode. In the next episode, I'm gonna be working on the enchanting place, and I will also put down more buildings. And yes, the andesite and all that kind of stuff will come in later, even though it should be going in now, as we're going along. But hey, that's just a theory. Oh, wrong channel. But hey, that's just how I do things here. And then yes, obviously the backs will get detailed as well. Might put in some balconies. Let's just say, guys, I'm gonna have some real fun with this. Why has my voice become like this? I'm gonna have some really fun with this. Real fun with this. You know, I mean, we're gonna probably raise some of these buildings up even more. Or keep these buildings shorter, keep the rest of the buildings tall, put some windows on this side. I'm talking windows on all the sides now as well. And it's gonna feel gigantic, hopefully. Because I'm planning to do very little spacing in between all the buildings. Like, it will be building. But I will try to change them up every so often. Not in just terms of some have a balcony, some don't. And some a different color. Like, I'm planning to do probably 1 or 2 circular buildings just to throw everything off. I would say a church, but I'm not doing a church because it's a fully modern city. So yeah. So guys, if you're loving how this is going so far, or if you're kind of not seeing the point, then that's fine too. It's not much right now. It's just a bunch of white, and a bunch of spaces that need to be filled in. That's why this is empty, by the way. Right there, that's why it's so empty. And it's going to be on a raised platform, so it should look really, really different. And odds are most of these buildings will increase in height. Because I really want this to be tall. I want this city to feel tall. I want it to be tall. I want the tallness to dwarf the tallness. Now it's up to you what that means. And I think people will really love it. Especially then when I get the trees along this side. And maybe 1 or 2 water towers or something. It's gonna feel good. I like it very much. And I shall see you all when this place is way more crowded. And you can't even get half the details. Because that's the plan. Alright guys. Bye bye.